Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their rival, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you've got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Jaime Garcia gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA in the low 2s. Almost every time out, he was picture perfect. I expect it'll be more of the same in this one.
And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
And this is a battle of two first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
And this is a nice way to settle into a ball game. A good slider there for the punch out. That'll help you get in rhythm and get you mentally involved right from the outset.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Peralta's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one too.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Cubs nothing. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key to starting out 1-0 here at home for them?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Jason Hamill is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this former USD Torero, Chris Bryant, one of the best in the game offensively, doesn't get a lot of accolades for his defense, though. Can play any one of a number of positions, but really settling in comfortably at third base. He's got soft hands. He's got an excellent arm. Very rare for a guy of his size.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Colton Wong.
Settling in now, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Hamels is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Third baseman.
Matt Carpenter gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's the 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jorge Soler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. high in the air out to center field. Grichuk giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Jason Hayward stands in for the first time. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, "Ugh!" Oh, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And the count will be full. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Johnny Peralta gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Matt Adams stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Fowler has a play. 2 gone.
And with 2 strikes, when you force a hitter to hit your changeup, that's how you take his power away, especially when it's down in the zone. That's a sign of a smart pitcher right there.
Stephen Piscotty is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Miguel Montero will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
catcher.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Addison Russell settles into the box for his first chance. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jason Hamill. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Hamill into the wind. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. A quick out number 1.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jaime Garcia is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty going back on it, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Now batting, left fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holiday is under it, makes the play, and there aren't two gone now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
First pitch on its way. Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Colton Wong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And a high strike there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Ground ball right side. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Matt Holliday will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Miguel Montero heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Here's Addison Russell. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. right side. Wong has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Jason Hamill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Russell is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Matt Adams is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chris Bryant will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Yadier Molina will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Hamill gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist is there, 1 away.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Brian Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Ryan Pena.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is. He can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Colton Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. on his way to pitch number 75. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
He sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tyler Lyons.
Jorge Soler will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch swung on and lifted toward Holiday and straight away left. And that's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Holiday. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
To first. Glove by Adams. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Leading off the inning, Matt Holiday. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hayward is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holiday on just one pitch.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Hamill has his target. First pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses 2-2.
You know, and these guys could have used a few more long at-bats like this one earlier on in this game. Then maybe this starter would have been out of the game by now.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Addison Russell will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hamill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Piscotty moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Pedro Strop will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Pedro Strop.
Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Number 41 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Jonathan Broxton come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Bryant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now. Jorge Soler will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This one was going to be a tough play no matter what. You can see right here, he has to come charging in on this ball, and then he has to turn and try to shuffle this thing back to second base as quickly as he can. He winds up throwing it away.
Kevin Segrist will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9.
Kevin Segrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Bouncer down the line. Carpenter with the bare hand play. Got him.
Woo, no problem. I think I saw a little shake of the head down there at third base. This is a chopper, and I think if he had to do it over again, he would have tried to score on this play. Instead, he holds tight, and they pick up an important out.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run.
That's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Hit out towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Striding in to start the 9th, Rendell Grichuk, and they'll need him to get something going here. Trevor Cahill is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Trevor Cahill.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Nope. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
There are times where you say, it's just not my night. But after 4 strikeouts, well, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Colton Wong will stand in. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball there, this one touching 77 miles an hour, 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Zobrist. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Taking called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Fowler is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is